In a country once full of promise, a silent war was waged. A war not fought with guns or tanks, but with needles, powders, and pills. The youth were the victims. And while most turned away, two voices stood tall, a brother and sister, who dared to speak out. This is the story of resistance, betrayal, and murder. This is Minds of Murder. The country's name? Undisclosed for now, but you know it. You've seen it in the headlines. In just 10 years, drug abuse skyrocketed. Streets once filled with school children, now littered with broken bottles, burnt foil, and shattered futures. Local gangs became pipelines. Foreign cartels became kings. The police? Overwhelmed. Corruption ran deep. Rehab centers couldn't keep up. But in the middle of it all stood Jared and his younger sister Mina. Jared was 28, former addict. Mina, just 22, a nursing student. Together, they formed Youth Awake. They went school to school, town to town, preaching, not with anger, but with raw truth. Mina told stories of overdose victims. Jared spoke of nights on the floor, craving his next fix. Their message? The high isn't worth your soul. Thousands listened. Some walked away from drugs. Some became followers. But others were watching. First came the whispers, then the threats, anonymous texts, slashed tires, dead animals on their porch. The drug lords had noticed. They weren't just losing customers. They were losing control. One day, after a rally in the South District, a follower named Chuka was found, shot twice in the chest. His only crime? Standing beside Jared and Mina. And this was just the beginning. Over the next 2 months, 5 members of Youth Awake were hunted, executed. The killers were never seen. The message was clear: shut up or die. But Jared and Mina, they did the opposite. They got louder. They took to radio. They posted online. We are not afraid. The country watched in awe as 2 siblings stood taller than an empire of poison. But then came the night of October 19th. Jared was speaking at a small church hall. Mina was recording. The lights flickered. A gunshot. Then 2 more. Jared fell to the ground. Mina screamed. The room emptied in chaos. Jared died instantly. The bullet pierced his heart. Mina? Broken, but not beaten. In her brother's name, she carried on. Even with death looming over her, she rallied more youths. She spoke louder. And finally, the nation listened. With national pressure, the police launched Operation Echo Silence. It took months. 14 arrests, 6 low-level dealers, 5 enforcers, 2 corrupt officers, and finally 1 name: billionaire, philanthropist, and secret kingpin of the drug empire. He was arrested in his mansion. Behind gold gates lay a graveyard of youth. Today, Mina still speaks. Youth Awake lives on. And Jared? His face is painted on walls across the country. A martyr, a voice, a brother. This wasn't just a fight against drugs. It was a fight for the soul of a generation. And it all started with 2 who dared to say no. This has been Minds of Murder. If this story moved you, like, share, subscribe, because silence kills, but awareness saves. Would you like me to also generate a subtitle file, video description, or a thumbnail concept for this episode?